It's going down. It is going down. Thank God we have simple mode on already. Man, I guess that's what the fog looks like. Oh, I see. They're only able to hit the unit in front because the range. They BXS, dude. They're going at it right now. It's my boy Blink. Man, they really are. Rap, what's up? What is up? Yeah, man, just catching some good old-fashioned PvP today. Shocked I was actually able to get some in this morning, which is nice. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to go in a minute, man. My little one just went to sleep. Did a little bit of cleaning around the house. Lady is out today, and we are good to go. Good to go. So it should be good stuff. I guess it kind of makes sense at this point. It's like, if you're not running really any infantry, which they're not, then it's... I wonder if they would just counterplay it, though. Well, no, because maybe you'd probably want to save it, so there's no point in... I was thinking, man, why not just counter throw down the fog? But at that point, it probably doesn't really make a lot of sense to do it that way, because you are... because you'd rather probably use it more offensively than defensively at that point. So, yeah, that makes sense. But, I mean, kind of similar. It's like you don't have to... If you can't attack them anyways, all you have to do is just back up, let it die out, and then you go. Unless you do absolutely need to push in this situation. But I'd have to zoom in to kind of see what the landscape looks like if it's something that LNV and BXS absolutely have to do. Yeah, because I mean, if you're out, oh, that's actually not a bad idea, man. Throwing the rock in there. I guess if the rock will do, I guess the rock will do damage. Cool. So Behemoth would work and set the fog. Well, that's nice to know. I guess why wouldn't it? Yeah, we might have back into the COD Discord VC, or maybe my own at some point later too as well, to see if anyone's hanging out. Last night was fun, man. That was a fun time. A lot of laughs. I was able to catch up and watch pretty much catch all my anime today, or catch up from yesterday, so I'm pretty happy about that. Only thing I have to look forward to now is just whenever I get a minute to watch the latest Demon Slayer, which I'm incredibly excited about. But I'll probably do that after stream slows down. Some Magritte, still some Lilias, Theas, Bertrand, some Kanaras. That's Skogul. Look at that, dude. Even Atheist is making a play out there. What a gentleman. That's funny. Oh, there comes the rally. Oh, interesting. So, I wonder how the rally mechanic works, where if you run an infantry rally but you have mages in it. No, it would work, right? Because you can attack from when you're inside the fog. It's just when you're outside of the fog, I believe. I'm sure someone could probably confirm that. But if you ran a mage into the fog and attacked, I would imagine it would work based on how it reads. But when you're outside of it, it won't. So I guess a rally actually isn't a bad way to kind of get around it, if that is the case. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's tested that. So what, he ran it through? Touche. But yeah, I guess that makes sense while they're standing back, because maybe they're just thinking to themselves, man, let's just let it run out. I mean, at that point. Yeah. Oh, I guess they just have to publish that then or something? Yeah. Cool. 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 I'm also watching. What's up, man? I'm also watching right now. I'm in that server. We deleted ROA and ANCS in 2 days. Now they're backing up. Bulla, what's up? TC back in zone 5. Opponents in shambles. Ooh, maybe we'll take a look. Maybe we'll take a look. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I mean, this looks like this could be a nice fight. Just depending on if they're both going to go at it once the fog disperses. Yeah. So, yeah, which gives me enough time to go through all my little promo rounds real quick, and then we can get back into the action. Yeah, because I still want to finish pulling my data. I'm actually really close to finishing, and I'd love to finish and then show that on stream, and then we kind of go through and figure out what the matchups are going to be. And then I also need to figure out, I need to get the remaining screenshots from the other KvK groups to figure out which zones each of the alliances are in. Because they've put a limitation, sadly, on They put a limitation on you needing to have Castle 16 to go into the KvK maps. So, kind of sucks, but at the same time, for me, just kind of on a scouting basis. But I get it. I get it. I cannot be mad or jelly, if you will. I mean, it is what it is. I think logically them doing it so they can keep out, any of the farms or lower powered accounts, so you really have more of an accurate gauge. Like, you want active people going there, so you don't really want inactive people filling out those spots. So, but yeah, the only thing that sucks is just not having access to that particular leaderboard. So, I mean, you can still figure out a decent amount of it, but you're not going to be able to have access to the KvK leaderboards now, so it'll make it harder to do certain stats, but it also opens up other stats for me as well. And at the same time, just creates a lot more time I have to go through. But I found a way to kind of work around that, where basically I'll just look at the activity status for kingdoms, and I'll go through the ones that are full and crowded versus those that are active and normal. So that will help out a lot, because instead of me having to go through each individual kingdom to look at data, I'll just only look at the ones that are full or crowded, at least when it pertains to non-Season 1 kingdoms. So that'll help. That'll help mitigate the amount of individual kingdoms that I have to go through now, and will save me probably a solid chunk of time. Ooh, so Slor's coming in with the rally. The inf rally doesn't look like anyone's hitting it because it's not taking any damage right now, with the exception of the Spire that's hitting it, but it doesn't look like there's any negative numbers I can see, unless maybe you can't see those. Oh no, there's one. Okay, it's like, man, I couldn't see anything. So it's an LV and BXS rally. Wow, so it is stopped. I thought they took away the not the intercept. I thought they adjusted it so you can't block troops anymore. Am I tripping on that? Wasn't that, or is that for non-rallies? That's interesting. Someone, I'm sure someone will tell me. Right, but I thought that was what was mentioned in the last update. Am I tripping? Yeah. Opponents, what we say here, opponents gave up. No need to check. Opponents gonna need to check. GS, what's up? What RTS game similar to CoD Dragons would you recommend starting in 2024? I mean, if you're looking for something that's another kingdom builder, I don't think there's really anything right now that and keep in mind that I would recommend based on the kinds of kingdom builders I like to play. So, there's nothing that's on my radar right now. And again, I'm always happy to take suggestions and any recommendations that people want to throw my way. Like if you have found out about a new kingdom builder or something different that you think is interesting, let me know. I'm always happy to take a look at it. If I had more time, I'd love to kind of go through all the kingdom builders that exist right now and kind of do a run-through overview on each, and then talk about some of the pros and cons. That would actually be really dope, like something that I have on my bucket list. But one of those things that really requires a lot more time available than what I have now. Uh-oh. Oh. Interesting. I should be sleeping for a little bit longer. 13, 19. But yeah, so nothing that's really hard on my radar at the moment. There is Age of Empires mobile. But do I think Age of Empires Mobile is going to be the next big thing? I don't know. It's not. It didn't really appeal to me. Did they have some interesting features in the game? Sure. Though, I think probably the most interesting thing about some of the most interesting parts about the game were you being able to actually, like, when you raid a city, you kind of get this more realistic feel of you're actually going into the city. So, unlike when you do a city rally in Rock or Infinity Kingdom or CoD or other games, Lords Mobile, etc., you're essentially rallying, you're rallying the outside of the city, right? It hits the outside of the city. But in Rock, and I'm talking like objective building specifically, so I guess this would be more like if you're going to do a behemoth raid, or if you're going to raid an objective in Rock, like a sanctum or an altar, etc., or a shrine. And so in Age of Empires Mobile, when you go and you raid the city, it's almost like it's kind of like a Rome Total War type thing. So you're attacking things on the outside of the city, and then you are actually moving your troops inside of the city when you zoom in more, and then you're going and doing things. So it's just a different aesthetic and a different interaction, which I actually did like. I thought it was different. And then the other thing is that you can hide in trees. So like if there's trees or little forest areas or brush, you can hide in that. So it kind of gives you like this MOBA, League of Legends, Dota effect, where you can basically go invisible, right, in these static areas that are on the map. So that's nice. But aside from that, there's no true ranged PvP, with the exception of if you're using things like trebuchets, which are their siege units in Age that are on objective PvE structures, not on cities. So it's all close quarter combat, it's face to face, even with the range units, just like Rock is, which again, that just realistically didn't really appeal to me, And so the moment I was able to find something else, i.e. Rock or i.e. CoD, where you actually have true ranged PvP. And I think someone was telling me that there's another game, it's like a military one that Lilith did as well, and it's escaping my face right now. But someone told me they have true range PvP in that as well. I'll have to look. It's right at the tip of my tongue. But yeah, so aside from that, I don't know. I don't think Age was really too aesthetically pleasing for me, and it just didn't really have any it factors, in my opinion. And so, I did a first walkthrough. I did a number of videos covering it. I mean, you have 3 heroes in your march. That's a pretty big pay-to-win spending mechanic that's in the game when you have to attach 3 heroes to it. It feels like that is what I really should say. And, how long will those take to level up? And so it's just, I don't know. I think for me, it just rubbed me, not to say like the wrong way, but it just, there wasn't any X factors for me. There wasn't anything that when I like to believe I have a pretty good sense. When I made the jump to go from Rock to Infinity Kingdom was an up-and-coming kingdom builder. Aesthetically, it was very pleasing. The interface was nice. The way they did their city was kind of on this mountainside, kind of like an Italy mountainside city. And a lot of the features, even though it was more Lords Mobile style, where it's point-to-point and not open field, there was enough things in the game that felt very refreshing. And there was a number of content creators and other big creators, not only from Kingdom Builders, but from games like Clash of Clans that it came over to as well. And the game did well. I mean, the game did decently well, I would say, for its first year. And then sadly, it started dropping off due to developer decisions and game decisions, etc. And for those that played, you know. And then, COD came out, and I was like, oh my god, this is just the jam. This is taste of godliness here, right, from my boy Remy and Ratatouille. And when that happened, it was very pleasing. It felt very rewarding to go and play something where it just really felt like they were pushing the boundaries, like they were just being very creative and taking some unique approaches, and obviously COD still does. But if you're talking about like what else is really out there on the market right now, I mean, I did a video where I covered the 90 to 91 kingdom builders that are on the top 200 grossing list, meaning the App Store list that for the games that make the most money under the strategy genre. And almost half of all those games are kingdom builders, right? It was like 91 out of 200. And that was when I pulled it about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I went through each of these games. I played through all the tutorials, or I went through and watched gameplay on them. I think I probably did about 2/3 of them, 2/3 or 3/4 of them that I did the tutorials through, where I downloaded each one, played through it, looked around, uninstalled, downloaded the next one, etc. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there were a few that I think looked decent. Like, I think one other game that I probably would say is something else that could be appealing. Warpath, yeah, thank you, Claudians. So Warpath. Oh, dude, here we go. So BXS and LNV are going. The only other game I think was visually appealing to me and had a little bit of a different approach was something like Whiteout Survival, which I played for a little bit, and I didn't think the game was bad. I just didn't have enough time. Right. When I started playing Whiteout Survival, I enjoyed playing it for the time I did, but I just didn't have enough time to really invest, to, look around and really see if, hey, is this going to be something for me that I'd be interested in? But that would probably be the other one that I would say that is a little bit newer and some people may enjoy, because it is different in how you're building the city and how you're building your town, and then you'll also find some similarities in other interactions too as well. Dude, now they are just going at it right now. Appreciate you guys hanging us out here, hanging with us for midday. As always, if you're enjoying the content, helping out the stream, give us up, because you already know it helps out a lot. Always appreciate. Nice. We're going to watch some wars while I finish going through my promo rounds, and then we will finish doing some data pull, because we want to figure out power strength for matchups, and that should be fun. It should be fun. Well, it's fun for me, is what I should say. BXS and LV coming in after the fog dropped. ANCS ROA. So they're kind of going full mosh pit here. Yeah. I mean, I like the ANCS spread too as well. I mean, again, probably could spread more, but, and I guess if you're running mages for the AoE, but it seems, I mean, they're still prioritizing a lot of mages. Let me see if I zoom out. What does the numbers look like? So still heavy mages, not a lot of archers. Still heavy mages here, even though it actually looks a little bit. Actually, it looks on the ANCS ROA side. It actually looks like they're working in a few more archers compared to the BXS LNV group. Oh, there comes that BXS rally. Yeah, I'd have to see what the powers are here for each. I think I have it written down somewhere on what the numbers are for each of the alliances. We can maybe take a look here in a bit. Okay, so I mean, kind of branching out a little bit here now from BXS LNV. A lot of focus fire too as well. You can see a lot of the lines up here, or at least when they were. I only got a couple people in that keep, so that might work its way down. Yeah, dude, it's just pure madness right now. It is madness. But yeah, so like on one side, it looks like about 50-50, maybe 40-60 for mage to archer ratio. And then on the east side for BXS LNV, it looks like it's more 90-10, maybe 85-15. I think the next one was 277. Yeah. Can I do one more? Oh, dang it, it went out for us. Okay, we'll do it like this. I'm going to get one. Oh, I think this is it. This is it. Yes. Okay, good. Nice. Sometimes you got to like zoom in, zoom out, just so you can get that full, like max zoom out, which is just lovely. And how I wish I could zoom out one or two, like just one or two more times maybe, and you could still see the fighting going on. Just something about that would feel glorious to you, boy. Oh, was that another rally coming in we just saw? Bunch of Bunch of Margaret Zendayas up here. Got the Bird, we got a Nico, Lilia, Atheist. I think I saw a Marge Zen over there. Still though, a lot of Lilias. The Thea, got an Atheist, Kanara, Syndrian Valn. Got that Haas primary. So, I see. So the NCS rally is going. It collides with the L&B rally. Someone have to tell me, aren't they supposed to go through now? As though you're not supposed to be able to block? I swear I thought that was in an update where they're just supposed to go through. I'm sure someone will tell me. Here, hopefully I'm not just totally forgetting at this point. Yeah. Capri, what's up? Age of Empires is starting relatively soon. That one looks promising. To each their own. Chuck Smiles, ANCS activity isn't as good as they want it to be. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty decent now, but, we'd probably have to count how many units there were total prior to the fight, and then how many are being reinforced. What does that refresh rate look like? How long is the fight going to last for? But yeah, I think that might be. I mean, where are they too as well? Let me double check on this. Yeah, so see, they're in zone 3, right? So they're still fighting this out, where it's ANCS, ROA. This is the choke they're fighting on right now. Which, the other thing for me is, and this is weird. Is this weird to anyone where they're fighting here, but they also could go here, right? You have BXS that could go west, right? Now, I will say this, even though they're not attacking on multiple fronts, do I still respect the straight up fight that they're just like, dude, look, we're just going to go, like no gimmicks, we're not going to sit here and fight you on multiple, which again, I'm okay with that. But I feel like you have to have a certain level of respect when it's like, yeah, we're just going to all go at it. And we're going to fight it out in the open field, and we're just going to see which badass takes this. Totally love that. Right? So, yeah, I'm a fan. And they're banging it out right now. There's a lot of units. Capri, let me see. One of the main appeals with COD for me is their PC client. Yeah, no, 100%. And I don't think, unless Age of Empires Mobile announced it. And see, the challenge as well is, and so I'll say this, right? So I did an interview, and I'll probably talk about this whenever I do a kind of if I ever do a final thoughts video on Age of Empires Mobile. But, so I did a creator interview for Age of Empires Mobile, and it lasted about a 2-hour voice call, and I got in with one of their reps. And this is why I feel like Age of Empires Mobile is very new very green, if you will, to the Kingdom Builder scene. Because their game, even though it does have some aspects as a traditional RTS, it is not what we would consider to be a traditional Kingdom Builder. And so, I went in and I did this interview, and the way I knew it was pretty telling that there seemed to be just a current level of inexperience, which is why wouldn't there be, right? It's not as though they've made another game like this before. But when you're playing the game, and then I got to go and do this creator interview with them. A lot of the questions that they were asking me were very rudimentary. They were very entry-level questions on it was almost as though, which again I will also applaud them for, is that they were almost trying to learn more about the Kingdom Builder space and the genre, along with trying to figure out kind of what makes, what is of interest to creators. Because in part of the reason for why they were doing it is because they were aiming to build out a content creator program, but they didn't have one at the time. Which I guess makes sense based on the timing of everything. Your game is still in beta, it hasn't global released yet, you still feel like you have time. But in the same breath, you should also know that people are going to get a hold of the game in beta. And whether that's through things like VPNs, if that's, shared accounts, whatever it may be, people are going to want to try, especially with something like Age of Empires Mobile, which is just, again, it's a hyped franchise. or sorry, I should say Age of Empires is a hyped franchise, right? It's a quality franchise. And so, you come out, oops, hang on, I'm like not even all the way over, apologies. And so, because you're not too familiar with how games are traditionally built in the space, it felt very much as though it was also kind of a learning educational moment while they were trying to kind of figure out how they wanted to build this thing out. And then after playing the game for a little bit, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm sure people will enjoy it. It's not to say that the game is awful at all means, right? This is to say that when I go out and I personally look to play Kingdom Builders, I have a particular brand of Kingdom Builders, or I should say I have a standard level of quality. Or I'll just say a standard, just to keep it simple. I have a standard that I go off of when I'm choosing what Kingdom Builders I want to invest my time in. And I like to believe that a lot of my community, or just people that watch my content and hear me talk about the things that really appeal to me in Kingdom Builders, hopefully enjoy some of those as well. And so for me, going and playing Age of Empires Mobile, like I said, it just didn't have that it factor for me. Now, maybe that changes, right? Because maybe things will develop later down the road. But typically, if you do not have true ranged PvP, it's usually not something that you're going to add in afterwards. So that for me is already a deal breaker. And I say that because your game would have to be Infinity Kingdom level good off the bat and early on in order to get me to go and play something that is not a true range PvP. Like, I don't even care about open field. Open field at this point is just a gimmick, right? Now, yeah, is it better than, and I say that because the illusion of if you have ranged units, but you're doing open field and those ranged units are clashing face to face with each other like infantry units do, don't even call them ranged units at that point, right? It's just like utter disrespect, in my opinion. And so, again, I look at it more where, now that CoD is, and, this is something I've been hoping that Rocket did for a number of years when I was playing the game. And so now that CoD has true range PvP, and Warpath was the other game that someone had mentioned, so thank you for that, because I couldn't remember what it was. And obviously there are some, but like that to me is now just gold standard, right? So if you're coming out with a Kingdom Builder, and it is a traditional Kingdom Builder, and it's being presented in a traditional Kingdom Builder way, and you do not have true range PvP, like, your game is already just not, like, you would have to be doing so many other things well and exceeding in other areas for me to give your game a look. So, and I also understand that not everyone is probably, I'm not too privy with the coding and development, so I don't know how, if that immediately just eliminates a number of development studios because maybe they just don't have the capacity or capabilities to incorporate true range PvP in the open field. But that's just how I feel, right? So it's, like I said, you'd have to really come out with a banging product if it did not have true range PvP for me to have interest in the game. So, yeah. We said Wild Survival is not available in my region. Yeah. Chuck, what's up? Archers are cracked this season for sure, especially since BXS LNV has the majority of the T5s going against T4s. Yeah. And again, I would imagine BXS and LNV probably have a little bit more of an edge as far as if we did the T5 breakdown. But again, I'd have to go and take a look myself. KP, what's up? Isn't that server like top 1 and top 2 versus mostly T4s? Yeah, someone just said that. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but I just finished doing some promo stuff, so yeah, I might hop in the CoD. I might hop in the CoD VC for a little bit here because I'm just going to be pulling some data in a bit because I want to figure out what these matchups are. We got a lot of stuff to figure out too today. Yeah, that we want to get to. Okay, so I'm going to ask a friend from the server for the data if you want for T5. Sure, no, man, I always appreciate it. I'll add it to my sheet. Yeah, I think maybe I don't have the fighting stuff loud enough. I thought I did, do I not? Yeah, I can't hear it that well. It's probably super low, I have to assume. Oh, I have it off. That is so funny. Sorry, I thought I had this on, guys. Like, we can't hear anything. That's too funny. That's good. There we go. Hopefully that's good stuff. Oh my god, I was gonna switch up to Bella in chat. Dude, I've been blocking so many people on Discord. I've been getting so many like just random spam messages. But I report and block everyone, which is solid. It's the only way to do it. Yeah, we could probably see what the... Is it? Oh, yeah, here, we can look right now. Is this a flag for them? LNV? Nope, that's our away flag. So their flag is... Oh, right here. So LNV is 12 points. We'll say 13 for them. And BXS is 14. So what's that, 27? And then, oopsies. And then ROA is 7. And CS is probably a flag up here, right? So we'll say, if you're around to 10. So 17 versus 27. So it's like a 10 bill, so it's almost double. It's like 10, yeah, it's a 10 bill difference. It's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Good advice. I kind of love when fighting's going on and someone's like, POTC, please clean the stones and duel, and I need the healing stone, thank you. I mean, they might not know, but it's just funny to see the timing of it all. Dude, Ancients is on. I think they got some people in VC. Let's see, is it Spartan? Dude, ROA has some people too. Yeah, we should do that one day where we just go in and just hot drop into Alliance VCs and just go chat with people on stream. That could be fun. Yeah, there's just a few. This ain't Ichi. What's up, man? When is the next update? This small indie company says. Sorry, are you referring to COD for when the next update is? It's supposed to be mid-June. I guess it's kind of a two-part update, really, because the second part is what they said was going to be coming out to complete, which should be when they're going to be adding the migration update, and they'll also be probably when the permit system is going to come out, and also they'll be adding the migration feature as well for the High King interface. So that'll be coming out. Call of Dragons. I mean, listen, man. When I come out with one of my next videos after I finish pulling all the data and just getting all the information I need, I don't know if we would say it is, but you could make that. Excuse me. You can make that statement. Right, or that view after you see how many kingdoms are pretty much dead versus those that are active. At least for this big batch of 144 kingdoms that I'm going through each and pulling the data for. Because I will tell you, there's a decent number of them. Haven't seen any cavalry buffs. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You know, something like the Fog of War, you would imagine that it would appeal more to cav players, but the challenge I would imagine still remains is that if cav doesn't feel as though they're strong enough to survive and to get to flanking positions, even with the use of the fog, they're still not going to be used. And I think that's pretty apparent with what we're seeing still, right? Which is them not being utilized as much. Now, keep in mind, that's only at the moment, right? There could be other KvK groups that might be trying to use them more. We might see more of them come in. We might see more of them start being used in future seasons, right? We'll have to see how the next season cycle goes. But at least at the moment, they're not really getting a lot of love. 30 minutes to make caps use. I mean, yeah, man. And that's my point, is that you're looking at more of a band-aid, kind of a short-term fix, so to speak. Now, what would be really interesting is if, you know, all the units had relatively the same stats, or very, very close and similar stats, and then it was mainly just the counter percentages for unit advantages that they had versus ones they didn't have. And those were the main determining factors. I think if you did something like that, we'd see a lot more unit diversity, and you see a lot more wealth representation from all the units that are currently in the game. And sadly, we just don't really have that right now. So it'd be nice if we did. And the opportunity for it is there, but yeah, very much is just something that they'd have to do on their end. Yeah. Alright, maybe we'll go Discord drop on some peeps. Let's see. Go either that or... Man, what I really want to do is just go pull some data. As much as I would love to sit here and watch this fight, it is pretty lopsided, and it's also Zone 3, so like the main stuff is pretty much over at that point. So I think we're going to go and continue pulling some data. So... Is this my main? It is, okay. It is, yeah. Let me flip the script here, fellas, because I want to bring over my other window. Well, let's do this graphics. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because now that I think about it. Oops. Yeah, I was just like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because I'm not gonna really be watching any hard fights currently. So we'll just do high. So we need to start figuring stuff out though now. So 303. Okay, so I need to go to 304 on this one. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little. I kind of gave you a little sneak peek, but I'll give you this little sneak peek here. So this is kind of what I'm working on. So I have to finish this out, and then we're gonna go and do S2, which is these two here. And I've already done these other ones, and so I'll probably make a separate video on it at some point. But that's pretty much what we're doing, because I want to figure out what all the matchups are. So I need to go through first, and I have to finish pulling the data for the groups that are. So well, there's 5 more kingdoms in this group, and then the S2 one won't even take that long. And then once we finish doing this, then we need to figure out which kingdoms are in which starting zones for each of the KvK groups. So that'll be the next objective. And then we also need to figure out what the matchups are. So we'll do that in real time. Actually, I'll show you guys how I do that too as well. Yeah, maybe we'll just do a bill and over for that. So I need to do 306. 304, 306. Yeah, we'll do that. That should be good stuff. So NA, yeah. So for like these ones that you're seeing, these kingdoms here, for those of you curious, like these are more or less dead kingdoms. And, you know, it's still a little, very light activity, but, I mean, relatively dead. Deadish. And in the group that I'm doing right now, there is... Yeah, in the group that I'm doing now, there's already 6 out of 9. Sorry, 6 out of 12, and we have 3 left to look at. That are, yeah, and if I showed you guys this one group, you would be shocked. Yeah, there's this one group that is just, oh my gosh. Yeah, you'd be like, man, how is that even possible? Oh, it is. Yeah, this actually isn't that bad. This one, 2.5. Yeah, 308 actually isn't that bad. 309, I think we're doing next. Yeah, and 311. Oh man, still just me chilling in CoD VC, all by my lonesome. Everyone's probably breaking. Where's Brooke, man? Brooke's the champ. All right. Let's see. I think we're still doing good. So we need to figure this out. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's not too bad. That we might have to make a few more characters later, but yeah, man, I still really want to go get this burger too. I know I was talking about it last night, and I might just take my little one because the lady's probably, well, no, she's only there's no, I have to, I think, because I think they're only open for limited time, so we'll see. Rap, what's up, man? How many effing scouts do you have? So I have, I'll show you right now. I have 396. So I have to make 4 new ones, and then I'll be at 400. But I have a character in every kingdom. So I have 396 currently. And I'll probably make the remainder. I'll probably do 4 today at some point, at the earliest, so I can just finish it off. But yeah, I have a lot. So, but I do that so I can do things like this, right? Because if you don't, then you're not really able to kind of see, or what I would say, kind of get the full picture. So. But this is something I love to do, man. Like I love being able to go. I love being able to show the world of Call of Dragons, right? And show people that there's so much more to Call of Dragons than, where the hottest fight is. Try to do it from more of an educational standpoint, where it's like, let's teach about the game, and hopefully people can enjoy learning these things that affect the game as a whole and can also affect their playing experience. And I just like to be able to cover those things. That stuff is very intriguing to me. I'd like to see what the ratio to active versus dead kingdoms are, right? I like to do things such as how long does it take a free-to-play to unlock their first T5, right? Stuff like that, right? Those are things I think that people like to know. So... So 317, they're already there. I might need to go to 339 for the next one. I can't remember if it was 333 or 339. We'll figure it out. Rap says I have like 390 because I had a bot to make them, but I don't use that account anymore. Oh nice. Max, what's up, man? Use your scouts to become king undead servers. Just start taking them over and start selling them off. Yeah. Solid idea. So this is 333. So yeah, I don't think I need that one though. So. Yeah, because they've already started. So I think we're going to do... I think 339. Let me double check. I think 339 is the one we did look at, though. So it probably is the next group. Is it? Okay, yeah. I think so. So I think we got 2 groups. I think it's just 339 to 344 and 345 to 350. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mr. Bob, what's up, man? We know you excited about 110 billion power EBS I am, ROG. Yeah, that will be epicenter of the CoD PvP and great strategy fights. Yeah, I am. I will say I am at face value looking forward to it. So we did the matchup breakdown for power yesterday, and it isn't 110. So it's 107 billion if you remove the farm and the lower powered alliances. If we're just counting kind of at minimum threshold for which power, like 5-6 bill plus, give or take, that are that are going to probably be fighting and doing something, then it equals 100. It's pretty much 107 billion, right? So it's close, but it is technically the new strongest and largest KvK division in the history of Call of Dragons. The previous record was 97 billion, and that was set this season in SP2. And that was the VVV group with Hoot, DBB, I think Inwa was in there, and a number of others. So that was that group. They were the previous record holders. So, but now this new group, they're taking it over. So, okay, I'm just gonna finish this off. I'm in 339, right? Yeah. So these are season 1 kingdoms that are going into season 2. Right? So I'll probably do, might as well. 620 mil, and then we'll do 340. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got like 12 more. So we'll do like these 10 or 12 kingdoms. And then after that, we're going to start plugging in matchups, because that's the next thing that we need to figure out. So, and again, if you're hanging out with us live, I'll show those off too as well, right? So I'll show you guys off some of the data that we're pulling. We'll talk through some of the matchups. And I'll probably do a solo release video that just like hyper condenses everything in. But for those of you that enjoy the grind, you guys like going through and or watching me go through, then yeah, man, we'll do that. We might still go back to and watch some fights later, but I really want to pull a lot of this data so we can figure these things out, and we'll look at what the power is for each of the groups. We'll look at what the matchups are, and then what are the power per matchups. And then if I get some time, I would of course love to do some T5 breakdowns, but that takes that will take a minute. I will just say that. But I may do it just for some of the big groups. So I'll probably do it for the 107 build group at minimum, and then we'll kind of see which other ones, right, based on overall strength, fighting strength as well. 46 is 1.3, and I'm not going to count that 156 because that's too low. Yeah. Is it? I'm just going to remove this. Let's go to... Oh, let's do this actually, sorry. Dogs, let's go to recordings. It's a lot, jeez. Yeah, I'm going to remove these. That's probably why. Oops. Solid. Okay, I think we're good. Give or take. Oops, let's go back here. Nice. Okay, so I was 341, right? Is that where we're supposed to be? Yeah. Sweet, got those figured out. Solid. Let's see. So you said Rap says some TFS player came in my server chat and said he can get T5s in 2 days because he was bored at once. I'm sure. I mean, I can only imagine. I'm sure some of the people in TFS have some deep pockets. Some deep pockets.
What's going on?
Yo!
You're actually streaming. I didn't realize I can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just joined the KvK one. What's up, man? I didn't get
Not too much. Just enjoying the weather.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to it, man. I'll catch up with you.
Okay, yeah, man. No worries. Does anyone remember the alliance? Oh, I might have to go back to 341 because I forgot to write down the alliance name. Or their tag. So we'll go back real quick. Russ says, by the way, do you know about the Dictator King of 356? No, man. Is this a thing? Do I need to take a note of this? Dictator King of 356. Let me add this to my my drama tab real quick. Kingdom 356. Dictator King, yeah. No. I haven't heard about this. I haven't heard about this. What is it? Or what's the scoop? Did they send some risque Kingsmails? ILG, that was the name. Nice. Let me go to 343. Sweet. Yeah, no, I haven't heard about this. By the way, you should be okay. Now I'll take a look. Zen, what's up? Want to check 333, 338 S2 bracket. I heard the Olympus project is being teamed up on. Really? Olympus. Wait. What bracket did you say it was? 333 to 338. I think I'm gonna write this down. This project. Oops. Status. Due date received. 6/2. Okay. So I'm just taking some notes. Okay. I don't even know if I even need that column at this point. There we go. We'll just do that. Cool. Let us take a look at this. Yeah, because we're almost done. DTF. Solid. Town to fight. Thank bejesus. PWB. And mill. Alright, we got one more kingdom in this group, and then we got one group left. So we got 7 kingdoms more to look at, and then we're done. I'm gonna tell you, I felt it in first person because I was there. Really? Let me see, man. Who hit me? Who hit me with the D's? Some guy said this. Interesting. Yeah, I'm reading the stuff now you sent, Rap. Fun. Of course, if I push too far. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, if that happens, so last I heard there was bubble boiling on the. Well, I should say could have been bubble boiling in the TFS KvK division. So, we'll see if anything happens there or not. Because I'm sure if it does, the community would probably go ballistic. Cool, it actually isn't that bad of one. So let's go 345. We'll take a look there. King Wyan, what's up? Welcome. SOB1 29 was wild. Oh, okay. Zen says, yeah, half of 334 up until 338 is against 333. Really? I'm gonna take a note of this. I'm gonna take a note of this. Verse. Okay, I have a note, so I can go check up on this. That's pretty cool. Oh, who's in here? The Sneaky? What's up, baby?
Yeah, I was quiet. I didn't realize you were streaming, dude.
Oh no, all good, man, all good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were hanging out in the CoD VC. The squad was there last night, man. When we were streaming and having a good time, man. It was a lot of laughs. It was fun. Yeah, man, I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute though, man. How you been?
I'm busy, dude.
Busy.
Busy,
yeah, man. How's Legend of Mushroom going?
Really good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It's somehow my videos are performing better on that than CoD Dragons.
Dude, nice.
And it's like, it's a brand new channel. It's got like 300 subs, but like my videos are consistently hitting like above 1,000 views.
Nice. Dude, sweetness.
Yeah, it's really doing well. There's another cool idle game I want to check out as well. Called like Dragon Power, I think.
Dragon Power?
Dragon Pow, just Pow.
Oh, POW. Okay.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. It's I think it's got the old school, like those games where you got like like when you used to control a spaceship from the bottom, right? And
Yeah.
like all the enemies are coming from the top down. Kind of one of those style of games, but you're like controlling a dragon. And
Oh.
it looks kind of cool.
Okay. No, man, that sounds good. Well, keep it up, man. Put that working. I know Hawkston is checking out. God, what was it? I think he's starting to check out Age of Empires.
Yeah, I'm technically what I'm doing at the minute is like I'm actually editing for someone. So I'm like doing some editing work, and because I've done some good YouTube shorts for them, and they've asked me to do some long videos, and I've done the long videos really well. So they're happy about that. So now we're getting into a point where we're discussing and making like a brand new channel, and it's going to be like like both of us are going to make content for the channel, but it's aiming to be more of like a network or like a business / organization, so we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
How's the data going?
Oh, good, man. Good. Yeah, we're just pulling some data for. Yeah, no, just pulling some data right now for the KvK groups, the 144 new ones that started up. So I'm going through. It's a lot because I have to basically load. I have to like load each account up for each new kingdom, and then I have to look at, what the powers in them are. It's obviously it's the only way to do it, right? Because you can't do that in KvK, at least until it shows you the server numbers, but that's at the end, near the end of the season. So, but yeah, no, that's So, but this will, the presentation will be a lot better because of this, because now you'll be able to actually see, these are the kingdoms this is where they're starting, right? These are their strongest alliances, and then once we figure out the matchups, I think it'll actually make a little bit more of a complete package, when I put everything into a video. So that I'm excited about. It's just the slave grind that I'm having to do is, it's always not the most buenoest part. But I still enjoy it.
That's good.
Yeah,
Happy to hear.
Oh, yeah, man. It is good stuff. Yeah, man, let me see. You're half 3. Fong, what's up, man? You said 229 boss Itachi. Yo, so funny thing about that, Itachi reached out to me. Or, sorry, a representative, like a friend of Itachi's, had reached out to me and said that he would message me in-game to give me, his side or the scoop. And so I have to go and check the kingdom because I don't think I've gone back on that scout account yet to check. But yeah, it just happened this morning. Just totally wild. That could be an interesting conversation, I think. Yeah, Zen, what's up? It's funny how all big alliances were in Nivola back in the days, and now they're all in Darlan. Yeah, man. It is funny. It is funny how that shift happens. That is for certain. Yeah, man, that used to be the thing, man. It was Nivola, Forgotten Lands. Well, if you're season 1, and then them switching it up for the future seasons, depending on the map, if it's Bellerin or Tamaris. But yeah, man, good old times back in the day, that's for sure. Okay, we are done. we have officially finished pulling data for all of these 144 kingdoms that are in the KvK group. So we now know which kingdoms are active, which ones are dead, and the strongest active alliances in each of the kingdoms that are going up against each other. So at the moment we have one group pairing so far, which is just the SB29 group. That's EDS, IM, the IM fam, ROG, the RO fam, and then they're going up against BTR, BNR, BRH, the IL fam, and Max. So the power is actually pretty close. It's 54.8 billion versus 52.2. So there's a 2.6 billion differential, at least from when I pulled the data 2 days ago for that particular group. I think it was 2 days ago. So now we need to start figuring out what I'd like to do is to figure out SB210. So that is Kingdom 17, 113. So that's ED, CMAR, ZOO, SHPs, GLR, and MA. So we need to figure out what that is. That's the plan right now. So how do we do that? I will show you how we're going to do that. So there's kind of two ways to go about this. One way is we can I guess it really is two ways to do it. So first thing we're going to do is I need to see if I have anyone from either of these alliances that's in the Discord. Because if I do, I can ask people from the round table, which is a collection of, again, top and active alliances throughout the game. So let's see. We'll do that first. And that should be good. And while I'm waiting for those to come in, we can go see if there's some action to watch. Maybe we can go back and watch that fight while we're waiting to figure out the groups. Yeah, too bad we're probably going to wait a week until we can view the new KvKs, though. That is a little... that's a little sucky, I will say. This TFS player's name, Total Toll name? Total name? I don't get it. Yeah. Stinky, you're in FS, right?
No, I'm in NASA, dude.
Oh, okay, never mind. 100% getting those mixed up. He's like, how dare you?
Yeah, I was that last season. No mercenary.
Yeah. I want to see if there is someone else going at it, though. TCing. Oh.
And EIS action? That was pretty good last time I was looking.
Oh, this could be nice, too.
Yes.
This could be something.
Let me have a look. I'll look on mine so you have to.
Yeah, no, I didn't see anything that was going down there. Yeah, if not, maybe we'll head back there while I figure out these matchups. Okay, a little fighting here. Yeah, it's small scale. We'll check these two. If not, we'll just head back. Oh, dude, look at this, man. They are going at it. And statue.
Damn.
Okay, alright. Let's watch this. We'll watch the statue while I work on figuring this stuff out. Only 3 strong zones. Well, let's take a big chunk of Lord DS. Okay, thanks, Rap. Rapids. By the way, yesterday I wasn't even on you live, and I got gifted a membership. Yeah, man. No. I think Boinks or Bointings. I'm forgetting the name.
Oh, Zoinks.
Yeah. He came through and just.
You too.
Yeah, man. He came through and just gifted 10 subs, man. It's just super nice.
Yeah, bro. He's a really good dude.
Yeah, super nice.
Gifted I didn't know, man. He's gifted you, me, guns. He's supporting all of the good CCs.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. Very, very kind. Very kind.
Okay. Glad to see it, dude.
Oh, yeah. King, you said Itachi is Kai dude, but real Kai stopped playing it 3 months before. Okay. Are you saying is that his previous name, King? Aquila, what's up? SOB 210 is going to have a really intense season. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going through right now. We just finished pulling data for the things. And here, I'll show you guys. I'll give you a little sneak peek, right, for those of you that are here right now. So, if you look here, right, this is what I'm building out. So, I'm doing this for all the groups. So, if I scroll up, there's 7 new KvK groups for SB2. This is the big one, right? So this is the one that's at 107 bill, which is kind of more true fighting if you remove the fat and the farming alliances or smaller ones for SB29. But this is going to be the big one. And the one I'm trying to figure out now is SB210 for what the matchup is going to be. So I'm just going to probably reach out to some people. But this one will probably do a T5 breakdown for. And yeah, and I'm sure there's going to be other KvKs as well that will be of interest to watch, but that's the one I'm trying to build out right now to figure out the matchups. So ED Seymour, let's see. Oh, that's it. I should do Kingsguard, huh? Or round table now. Let's see. No, that's EDS. Oh, I do have someone from Seymour. I have Green Lady from Seymour. Hey, Green, do you know what the matchup is for SB210? Let me grab that SB210. Oh, I think that's the one you were saying. As in, who is with who? Cool, yeah, so I got that, and I just need to reach out to a few more. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll see on that one. Oh, Acrylo, you are? Oh, yo, do you know? Okay. he's like, I'm an officer. Yeah. Dude, dope, there we go. Do you know what the matchup is? Then? For the alliances, and you can feel free to reach out to me on Discord if you'd like to as well. Yeah, and then King, let me know, are you saying Itachi is Kai Dude? Was that his old name before he name changed? And is that what the exact spelling is? Blue Devil, what's up? Welcome. Season seems on 10. We're going to be close to a free for all. He's still in Diplo. Okay, so you already kind of answered the question for me. All right. You're still in Diplo. Okay, so nothing concrete. Okay. Got it. I'll make a note because I need to liven it up. Oops. Let's see this. Solid. Yeah, because I wanna. Oops. No, I didn't want to do that. Nope. No, I didn't want to do that either. That's good. That's good. Cool. Yeah. So Seymour. I don't know if I have anyone from ED. I'll have to see. I think I have someone from Zoo. Let me check. Yeah, because on the round table we have alliance representatives from like 140 or something, or 130 alliances. So I don't have anyone from Zoo. Who's the other? SHPS and GLR. Let's try them. I do. Oh, I have Teach. Nice, cool. I got Teach from SHP, so I could probably ask him. Oops. Let's see here. Yeah, because you know you might get different answers from different people, so do not mind asking. And oh man, then I still have to update the round table too as well because now people that are in, or not only that, but I need to update the King's Guard. So because now I made my King's Guard channel on my Discord specifically for kings and queens of kingdoms, so now I have to go through and reach out and be like, hey, If you guys take over king or queen, let me know so I can add you. So GLR and then MA is the other one. Do I have GLR? Let's see. Oh, I do. I have Vagos. That's the rep from GLR that I have. Cool. Solid. Solid. Yeah, man. What you planning to do, Sneaky, with your season? You gonna be hanging out with NASA another one, or you might go and look for something else?
I'm gonna go over, chill for them for a season, see how it goes.
Okay.
I like the atmosphere, and I like the fact that like they understand kind of, you know, there's not too much you can do sometimes in the season.
Yeah.
You know, like in maybe like even when, you know, a season starts and there's nothing to do, like they're thinking of just ways to entertain you, you know. So like the last one we did was like this bear challenge where everyone ran Kellers, and it was like
Oh.
the last one to survive the enraged won resources, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a really cool little fun mini game. And like we've just done a battle royale event as well, which were kind of funny. So it's just like thinking of these little things, I think, which kind of is interesting, you know, makes it a good time. So we'll see how it goes anyway.
Okay, so we'll say free for all. We'll say undecided. So, because I already have a few contacts there, I think I'm okay at the moment. So we're going to reach out to the next group. So the next group is SB211. That we will. 110. Curly said, yeah, the pairing is close to 10 bill on all main alliances. Yeah, I think for that one on SB210, yeah, ED was at 10. Well, when I pulled it, they were 10.7. CMAR 10. Zoo was 11. SHPS was 9. GLR 11.8, and then MA was 6.7. So, but they also have spread out their power from what I saw. Like MA on 206, MA was 6.7 and LM was 5.9, so they had about an 800 mil difference, which was nice to see. I mean, I personally like seeing that, but yeah, I'm sure if they added that up, they could probably have a 10.5 bill. So, but while I'm here, I probably should just do a total power, just so I have it, which would probably be nice to do. So I'll just say total 107 bill, 107B. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, let me count that up on my calculator. So there is I probably wouldn't count them. So I'd say 80 bill would be the total power for the SP210 group, which is still good. Yeah, that's not bad. You said King, yeah, bro. He changed his name in this season before to betray us. Real Kai quick game. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know. I mean, I'm happy to hear any details on that. Like I said, from a couple people I had asked, a number of people that had replied. I think I had messaged like the top 10 players in that kingdom, and then a number of people that were just active in chat, just kind of asking them for any information about the situation. So. But I really haven't heard any specifics yet for like why exactly that, and that was something I had mentioned too. Rap says, yeah, I forgot about the 393 drama. so much drama. Okay, So the next one we need to figure out is SP211. And SP211 is... Oh, someone destroying. Cool. So I'll just read this real quick. Or, yeah. So SP211 is EX, IBO, EXP, ASC, HP, and EN. Okay. So that's what we're gonna. So we need to figure out what that matchup is, if that has been decided. Yeah. So is that EX? Let's see here. Huh. Like I said, I don't. So we'll do IBO and EXP. Let's see here. Oh, I do have someone from IBO. Nice. Dude, I love it. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Cool. I just have to do this. Awesome. It's almost like all that groundwork that I was laying is coming to fruition. So EXP and ASC. Down, okay. Oh, cool. I do. Oh, I have Deca from ASC. That's cool. And then HP and East Squiggly N. That's what we'll check out next. HP. Oh, I got Jets from HP. Sweet. That should... Jets is active. He'll let me know. And then EN. Ooh, I have Christina from EN. Nice. There we go. I can hit her up. Oh, crud. They're in SP211. Oopsies, I totally forgot to edit that part out. Ooh, nice. Okay, we might figure out the next matchup because Jets is responding. So all right, cool. So while we're waiting to figure that out, no. Oh man, was I standing still too long? Always does that to us. We were in B1, right? Weren't they fighting here? Was it this one? I can't remember now. Oh, look at that. I got lucky. And I remembered. See? See, Sneaky? Short-term memory loss doesn't kick in for me all the time.
Oh man, I'm playing out of my mind on this X-Defiant. I'm absolutely channeling my inner Call of Duty, dude.
Too funny, man. Too funny. 69.1. Okay, so there's 69.1 billion on that group. Now we'll just have to wait to hear if we get anything back. I send you where I go. Ollie, what's up, man? 393 came out a week ago. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I'm on fire, dude. I'm about to hit 50 kills, dude.
What are you playing?
X-Defiant. Fuck! I ran out of time! No!
Oh, yeah, didn't more people wasn't that game being dubbed as the COD killer? Is that the one?
Yeah, dude. It's like playing CoD 4, bro, back in the day. Honestly, it's got that zoom.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, man. You know, the movement in that Modern Warfare 2, just like arcade-style shooting. It's just that, dude.
Oh, that is not bad.
Bro, 47 goals. I feel good about myself.
Yeah. I feel good about myself. Alright, so while we're waiting, we'll move on to the next group. So the next group here is going to be SP212. And that's with OCOC, SPR, MM, Sun, FBI, and EXS. Yeah. So this is a wild one. I'll show you guys this one, right? And this is why I say, like, you guys are going to be really shocked when I start doing some content, kind of showing off the amount of dead kingdoms versus active. But if you look at this group, you got 16 kingdoms in this group. 10 of them are dead, meaning pretty much like 3, 4, 500 million power or less for the top alliance. And then you have 6 out of 10 that are active. So it's just wild. It is wild stuff. So, yeah, man. I mean, I hope they do something with it. I really do.
I've made a video for tomorrow, the day after. It seems like the devs listen to my outcry about the OP Truce Island.
The
you know
OP
how you could, yeah. So before you could jump into the truce, well, you could fight in Zone 1, 0 people, and with War Frenzy still active, you could jump into like the truce zone and stuff, and just be safe. But now they've made sure like you have to have no War Frenzy online. And
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
if they're doing that change.
Yeah, they have. It's already in. You can check it now. It's already in.
Oh,
it
dude,
wasn't
sweet.
like anywhere. It was crazy. I think they just added it in without letting anyone know.
Okay, cool. So we're getting some info now on the matchup. East and 3 West. Let's open back and pull those. Okay, so we got the matchup for this group. I just need to plug this in real quick. So it's Zone 3 EX. Hmm. Wow, so they're like really doing like a split, like wow. That is so weird. You are. Yeah, it looks like this group is. The matchups are weird because it's almost like they're saying we're going to do a matchup like this in Zone 3, and then we'll have a totally different matchup in Zone 4, depending on where people are. So it almost makes me think like they're not going to try and push people out of Zone 3, but just kind of more. I don't even know. See, now I'm just lost. Okay. Well. I feel like my face is hurting now. Just just a little bit. Like
My brain hurts.
what are we? Yeah, I don't know. Just the way this is being explained to me is just. Yeah, and I want to write this down on both screens. So let me. Some more brez. So let's EX first. Oh, oops, that's 11. This is not the right one. No. Duh. Okay, cool. Oh, EX, so it's probably EX versus IBHP. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, are there two ENs? Why did he say EN twice? There can't be two ENs. Hmm. SC ride. Hmm. Okay, cool. So we're good. So we got one of them. Nice. Is it is the game you're playing, is it beta still or is it available now?
This is what this Extifying?
Yeah.
Hey, it's open, man. It's
Okay.
on Ubisoft's player. It's really good, bro. It's like
Oh, is that their
the
client?
best way. Yeah, yeah. It's just the best way of just putting it is they've got. I know that the guys who've made all the maps and stuff was the old CoD 14s. That's why they've all, it's got such good reminiscence and stuff.
Oh, really?
But yeah, yeah. But what's so good about it is just like they've got all their maps and like there's 4 different or 5 different factions, but they're all from their games. You know what I mean? So you've got all you got like a Splinter Cell team. You've got a Far Cry team. You know what I mean? Like Tom Clancy's Division. Like, and all the maps are inspired from their games. So it's really good, honestly. Like, I just like playing it to unwind, when you've had that, day of recording, streaming, and editing, just have like the good old days.
Yeah, man. Cool. All right, yeah. So we got one right now for this matchup. Now we need. Still gotta figure that one out. This one, I still gotta figure out what the breakdown is per zone. Yeah, I guess I might. No, I can't figure it out yet because the new SB2 KvK maps aren't open to view. It's gonna be a week or so before they unlock. Now that I'm thinking about it. So I will have to reach out to someone about those. Okay. We could do that. So let's do this. Let me reach out to Ions. He might be able to tell me. And he's usually pretty quick about getting back to me, so... I think we'll be okay. Okay, so we're good there. We found this out, but we'll probably follow up with that at some point. Yeah, we'll make a note here, which is I'll know what that means. Okay, then we need to reach out. Peace and love. What's up? What server you ate? R. I was gonna be like, damn man, I'm eating servers now. Yeah, my main is still in 65, so I haven't moved it yet. So now I need to see if I have anyone from these alliances. So COC, I don't. How about SPR? Oh, I do. Wow, I actually have someone from SPR, which is Nature. Cool. Okay, so I'll reach out. We'll probably get close to slowing this down here in a bit, but see if I can do this. SP212. Alright, cool. We hit Nature up, so he'll probably let us know because he's on right now. Ooh, I have someone from MM too. I got Wizard. Sure, I can hit him up about it. Looks like I only have 2 people from this one. So we'll have to wait. Okay. Yeah, let's count this one up. Jazz, what's up? What's up? Oops, let's do this. 4.1 plus 4.1 plus 7. Oh, quick, I don't know if I was counting that right. Oh, this is rough. I didn't capture someone's here, which is 186. Now I feel bad about that. 186.
Hello guys, how's it going?
Yo, yo.
Who's it? Didn't even see.
Yeah, man. It's born. It's B2K,
Yeah, B2K, yeah, exactly.
the dance group.
How is it going with the drama situation? I watched your video, boss.
Which one? There's multiple.
The
now.
one with the freak show. Is that for real? Like, what happened, or they just get drunk and drama it's on that?
Oh, you mean with some of the posts on the Gen Discord about the splitting?
Yeah.
I mean, I think, right now it's speculation and rumor, and, some people have posted certain things in some other public places. So, it seems to be something that is being talked about at the moment, and it could happen. But we'll have to, I think at the end of the season, we'll probably have a better idea once the migration window opens, and then, we see if, hey, are things going to work out, and everyone's going to kind of stay put, or, will some people leave? Will the group leave? Who knows? At this point, it seems it is partially maybe still up in the air. But yeah, and again, based on what people have publicly posted and have talked about. But yeah, it seems like it is a thing. It's just, how serious is it going to end up? We'll have to wait and see what actions are taken once the migration window opens near the end of the season.
It seems like I get some numbers, like 60 to 80 plus people are leaving, like planning to migrate away.
Yeah.
So that's not a small number. That's not a joke.
Yeah. It is definitely sizable if that number holds up or ends up coming to fruition. Mm-hmm.
You get the data for the new KvK? Are you still collecting?
No, that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I have all the data. I'm just now trying to figure out the matchups. So
It's pretty much a lot of servers, so it's not easy job. I admit, bro. You're doing an awesome job. Like, what kind of university you have for doing this? You need skills for this and a lot of commitment. So
yeah, no university. Just I enjoy collecting data and building up a network and presenting the information. So, but yeah, no proper schooling or anything. Just figuring it out on my own, just kind of as I go. Yeah. But I do appreciate the kind words.
yeah, well, you look like you have some kind of education because and the way you spending the hours and how you collect the data and how you put everything in order is just like a lot of people enjoying watching your YouTubes, your videos. So just don't stop, okay? Whatever you do, I don't care how you do it. Just don't stop.
Solid. Yeah, I'll let my lady know I'm leaving her and the kids just so I can keep.
I do try whenever I catch you online. I do try to donate. To be honest, because I think that's a way we can at least say thank you and motivate you to keep doing things like you do right now. So I hope more people will do that, and we just boost you, and you keep doing it.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate the kind words. Hopefully one day we'll be there. So, where I can do this full time. That is, I think, the dream for many. So, what do we need to do though? All right. So now, probably only have a little bit of time left because I think my little one is waking up. But oh no, you know what? I could probably just look on the Discord. I'm tripping right now. Straight the dipping. Okay, so what we're gonna do? I figured it out. So we are going to, for these alliances in this group, because I don't have anyone on the round table for these ones, or maybe they changed names. The way we can do this is because we can't view 13. So I will have to go into each of the kingdoms. So we'll start with 16, and I'll show you how we're going to do this now. I'll show you guys a little trick. little trick. Yo, is that Tim A? It's Tim A.
Howdy.
It's Timothy Wiggins.
How are you?
Tim A.
Late night, boss.
Sorry?
Late night, boss.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. It's good. It was good fun last night.
Oh yeah. Discord after dark.
Hey, man.
How long are you guys in here?
I've been here for a little while. So,
Oh man.
yeah, I started streaming.
He's been longer than me. I joined because I wanted to see what was going on because I'm just chilling.
Right? it was a lot. It was fun. Good talk stuff. It seems there's always something that brings, if not chaos, just a lot of speaking in the community. Everybody comes together for something. Never fails. It's been going crazy since season 2. No, 2+.
That's right, man. Josh, what's up, Joshy Poo?
Yo,
What's up, man? How's it going?
chillin'.
Chilling like a villain. Whoa.
Any UFC fans in here last night?
Any
For the
what?
fights? UFC fans, MMA?
I am, but I haven't watched them yet. I'm gonna watch the highlights later. Were they good?
It was.
I know.
It was a good main event last night. I don't lie.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Poirier fight. I don't know.
Wait, what was it?
The fight last night, UFC.
Oh, yeah. 107.
I don't know how to say his name, but he got over, what was it, 41 more strikes than Dustin?
Yeah, the what is it?
I'll just say the wrestler, which is
K-Man, what's
insane.
up?
I get that, man. I'm waiting for the one which comes to England. So there's one in Manchester, isn't there? McGregor's return or something.
Ooh, McGregor's coming back again?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, Islam through 147, Dustin through 104.
Yep.
Well, I'll have to say he landed 104 and Islam landed 147. Which is insane. Threw his hands actually this season, or this time.
Easy 80 million. What's up, man? You said there's war going on in SB28 on 3 fronts. Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe we'll take a look in a bit. I probably won't be on too much longer. I'm just trying to reach out to some people for this last group.
I need to keep playing this over here, man. I got an alpha key for a new roguelite that comes out next year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, it's a co-op one as well. It's really good, dude.
I am full awaiting for them to finally make a new Mad Max game. I've been on the Mad Max rage lately. I just finished the OG first Mad Max. I'm trying to go through the whole like
The money
storyline.
matters.
Oh yeah, it's great. I feel like if they do have that game though, they should start off with you playing Mad Max, and then switch to you playing Furiosa, and then you can switch through either one when it goes to the Fury World part.
All right, fellas. We are almost about 2 hours in right now, and I still got a little bit more we got to work on just to finish up. But we were able to take a look at a lot today. I think my little one is fully awake now, so we'll have to go and grab her. But yeah, it's good stuff as always. So we were able to finish compiling our list. We were able to figure out a couple KvK matchups, and then also looking at some power breakdowns, at least for the active alliances. So I'll probably be doing some individual videos on that, just kind of showcasing everything. But again, nice to kind of have us pull some data, at least while we're here. We were able to watch a little bit of some PvP in the beginning. And yeah, hopefully once we kind of get everything figured out, we still look at Augerstone for these next new SB2 groups that are going to be going in. And I mean, most of the fighting really is kind of slowing down anyways. We have to wait until a lot of the new groups eventually get to Zone 2 or 3, depending on where the PvP will be actioning next. And then, of course, when the final zones will be for some of the newer groups that just came in some of the previous seasons. So we'll have to go through and take a look at those too. But as always, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you guys. And as always, remember you can join the Discord if you want to get notified on the Reaction Roll channel, which you can find a link to that in the pinned comment on the live chat. And until next time, this was a kind of a nice little difference in break, even though I know there wasn't too much action going on today, but still appreciate you guys hanging out, and as always, hope you enjoy. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to still try and go finally get this burger. My little lady wants to come with me, and we'll see how that goes. Y'all take care. Have a good rest of the day.